This might be the most important minute of your day because what you're about to hear could change the way you live forever. Good morning. Today is not just another day, it's a new beginning, a chance to rewrite your story, take control of your mindset, and build the life you've always dreamed of. If you truly listen to what I'm about to say every morning, it will change your life forever. You have power, power over your choices, power over your thoughts, and power over your actions. What you do today matters. Every moment, every small decision builds your future. Don't wait for motivation. Create discipline. Get up even when it's hard. Keep going even when it hurts. That's how champions are made. Success doesn't come from luck. It comes from consistency, from waking up with purpose, believing in yourself, and never giving up no matter what the world throws at you. So remind yourself every morning, I am capable, I am strong, I have what it takes, because you do. And this simple mindset shift, that's what will you control your future through your daily choices. No. Every single day, from the moment you wake up, you are making decisions that shape the direction of your life. The way you start your morning, the thoughts you feed your mind, the actions you take, all of these small, seemingly simple choices add up to something much greater over time. They build habits, they define your mindset, and ultimately they create your reality. Think about it: success, happiness, health, confidence. These things don't happen by accident. They are the result of intentional choices made consistently over time. When you choose to hit the snooze button instead of getting up, when you choose negative self-talk instead of affirming your worth, when you delay your goals in favor of comfort, you're quietly choosing to stay where you. But when you take control of those choices, when you get up early, move your body, focus your energy, and speak life into yourself, you begin to rewrite your future. It's easy to underestimate the power of daily decisions because their effects aren't always immediate. But make no mistake, every choice is a vote for the kind of person you want to become. That's why mornings are so powerful. They set the tone for everything that follows. If you start with intention, gratitude, and discipline, you'll carry that energy into the rest of your day. And if you do that day after day, you'll begin to see changes, real meaningful changes, not just in your results, but in how you feel about yourself and what you believe is possible. So when you wake up tomorrow morning, remind yourself this moment matters. Matters. What you choose to do right now matters. You are not powerless. You are not stuck. You are in control. No matter how far you've come or how far you still have to go, your next decision could be the one that changes everything. Not someday, not next week, today, right now. It all starts with one choice, and then another, another, another. That's how transformation begins. That's how lives change. One decision, one morning, one step at a time. Change your life forever. You control your future through your daily choices. Discipline beats motivation, especially on hard days. Consistency is the key to long-term success. This, oh. Discipline beats motivation, especially on hard days. Motivation feels great when it's there. It gives you that spark, that excitement, that energy to move. But the truth is, motivation doesn't always show up. Some mornings, you won't feel like getting out of bed. You won't feel like working hard, pushing forward, or showing up for your goals. That's when discipline steps in. Discipline is the decision to keep going, even when the excitement is gone. It's the quiet force that carries you through when motivation disappears. When motivation disappears. There will be days when everything feels heavy, when you're tired, frustrated, or even doubtful. On those days, waiting for motivation is a trap. If you rely on how you feel in the moment, you'll stay stuck. Discipline says, I'm doing this anyway. It doesn't care if it's raining, if you're sore, or if you're in a bad mood. Discipline doesn't ask for permission. It acts. The difference between wishing for success and building it. Anyone can work hard when they're inspired, but the ones who succeed, the ones who truly change their lives, are the ones who show up every single day. Be inspired. Discipline is like a muscle. The more you use it, the stronger it gets. The stronger it gets. Every time you push through resistance, every time you keep a promise to yourself, you're proving that you can be trusted. You're training your mind and your body to listen to your purpose, not your mood. That's powerful. That's life-changing. Discipline creates momentum. And once you have momentum, you become unstoppable. It's not about being perfect. It's not about never missing a step. It's about building a mindset that doesn't quit. You don't have to feel ready. You just have to decide that your goals matter more than your comfort. And that decision, made again and again, becomes your superpower. So when the alarm goes off and everything in you wants to stay in bed, remember this. You don't need to feel like doing it. You just need to do it. Because that's what discipline looks like. That's what turns effort into results. That's what separates dreamers from doers. And that's what will carry you to everything you've ever wanted. Positive self-belief and mindset shape your reality. Consistency is the key to long-term success. It's not about how fast you go or how big your steps are. It's about showing up day after day, even when progress feels slow or invisible. The truth is, success is rarely the result of a single massive action. It's built through steady, repeated effort. So, the small things you do every day, the habits, the mindset, the focus, those are what shape your future. You don't need to be extreme. You just need to be consistent. People often get excited at the beginning of a new journey. There's a rush of motivation, a clear vision, and a strong desire to change. But then life happens. Distractions come in. Obstacles show up. The excitement fades. And that's where most people stop. But the ones who win, the ones who truly transform their lives, are the ones who keep going anyway. They show up when no one's watching. Show up when no one's watching. They put in the work when it's boring, when it's hard, and when it doesn't seem to be paying off yet. Consistency isn't glamorous. It's not always fun. But it's what builds trust with yourself. Every time you follow through, you're reinforcing the belief that you are committed, that you're serious, and that you're capable. And over time, those consistent actions stack up. They build momentum. They build discipline. They build results. And one day, you'll look back and realize how far you've come, not because of one big moment, but because you refuse to give up over and over again. Even on the days when it feels like nothing is changing, something is changing. You're growing stronger. You're becoming more focused. You're developing the resilience that success requires. The gap between where you are and where you want to be is filled with consistent effort. It's not about being perfect every day. It's about being present, committed, and willing to try again and again. And because the people who succeed aren't the ones who never fall, they're the ones who keep getting back up. That's what consistency does. It turns dreams into plans and plans into reality, not overnight, but every single day, step by step. Positive self-belief and mindset shape your reality. The way you speak to yourself, the thoughts you entertain, and the beliefs you carry about who you are and what you're capable of create the foundation for your entire life. If you constantly doubt yourself, talk yourself down, or focus on your flaws, you'll begin to live a life that reflects those negative thoughts. You yes, huh? But if you shift your mindset, if you begin to believe in your strength, your potential, and your worth, you'll start to see everything around you change. It all begins in your mind. You become what you believe. You believe you're not good enough. You'll find reasons to stay small. If you believe you're capable of achieving great things, you'll take the steps to go after them, even when it's hard. Your thoughts influence your actions. Your actions influence your outcomes. And your outcomes reinforce your beliefs. That's why your mindset is so powerful. It either lifts you up or holds you back. It doesn't matter what your past looks like or what others have said about you. What matters is what you choose to believe about yourself right now. Oh. You don't have to wait for everything to be perfect to start believing in yourself. You don't need anyone else's permission to grow. You simply need to decide that you are worthy of the life you want. You want. When you carry a positive, empowered mindset, you start to see obstacles as opportunities, failures as lessons, and setbacks as setups for comebacks. That kind of mindset doesn't ignore reality. It transforms it. It takes whatever life throws your way and uses it to become stronger, wiser, and more focused. Every morning, remind yourself of who you are. Speak life into yourself. Say, I am strong. I am focused. I am enough. I have what it takes. These aren't just words, they're seeds. Aren't just words, they're seeds. And when you plant them daily, they grow into confidence, clarity, and courage. Your reality begins to match your belief. Because when you truly believe in yourself, you begin to take the actions that align with your goals. You show up differently. You try harder. You stay longer. You rise higher. That belief becomes a force that nothing can shake. It becomes the starting point for every change you want to see.